Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Tonight, I am reacting to the Stellaris cinematics and trailers. This is part 3. If you want to check out my previous reactions to part 1 and 2, remember the playlist card will be at the top. Just click on it and be able to access them. Okay, let's start. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, was that a Dyson sphere in the distance? I think that was a Dyson sphere, and then the surface of this electronic kind of place, I'm not sure what that was exactly. But I think in the distance, what I saw there looked like a Dyson sphere. Yeah, that's the only thing that I can actually really recognize. And then, like I said before, the surface of, I think it's a planet with the electrical circuitry, and it just looks like a machine world or something similar to that. But yeah, it looked a bit scary. Also, the sounds that I was hearing, it really made it sound very alien, very weird. Yeah. But yeah, it was okay. Trailer, I guess. How long did it last? Like 27 seconds or so. 26 seconds. Yeah. The Utopia reveal teaser. Alright. Let's go to the next one.
Progress. Peace. Our Federation prospering beyond imagination. Intense efforts in diplomacy, scientific research, and strategic alliances have helped us create numerous worlds where multitudes of species coexist and thrive.
We have grown stronger, more secure. Through conquest, we have annexed foreign territories and their resources, allowing us to build and reinforce our empire.
But with the discovery of the sphere, everything changed. It promises the dawn of a new age for our civilization.
This could be the key to the next phase of our history.
The energy potential would enable us to eradicate the last deadly diseases of our world and secure the resources needed for generations to come.
We will control the entire galaxy, allowing us to finally forge order from chaos.
We will do this for freedom, for the future of our people.
For structure and progression, for our path leads to Utopia.
Alright, that was the Utopia expansion. Yeah, I always choose the Science Nexus and the Dyson Sphere, but for some reason I always wish I could build another Dyson Sphere and another Science Nexus, or sometimes I would have to wait for another empire to build maybe a Science Nexus or a Dyson Sphere, and then I would go to war with them and try and, attain them for myself. But yeah, I can never seem to have enough energy credits. And also, I also want more research points for, better research speeds. So yeah, I mean, that's already a given there. But definitely Dyson spheres, like, I just want more energy, as much energy as possible, so I can build more fleets, I can colonize more planets, I can build more facilities on planets, you know, and also build defensive stations around my spaceports, you know, or my bastions. So yeah, I always need more power. And the matter decompressor, it's good to have it, but it's not really necessary, really, in my books. I don't really, you know, want to go to war with any nation that has one. The coordinator space station, the military coordinating space station, yeah, that's important, I guess. I mean, if you want to focus on your military power and your movement of your fleets within your entire empire, then yeah, it's good to have something like that. And also the increased capacity, that's also very good. Ring worlds, also very, very good to have. I always try to build those in systems that have planets that don't really give me any value. If the system has, you know, the minerals, the energy, either, you know, any one of the science points, then I don't touch that system. I usually go for systems that have got nothing in it. It's just rocky worlds, and the star in the middle, and that's it. Then yeah, I will choose that one to be demolished, and then a ring world can be built in there. The habitat stations, I always build them in my capital system around the planets there. You know, I build as many of them as possible, and I stack them up with military bases. You know, it will make it that much harder for the enemy to, you know, overrun my defenses in the home system. So should anything happen, the home system will still have defensive stations there. It will still have the habitat stations there that have got the military bases, and, you know, it'll just be a long, drawn-out affair for the enemy to, you know, invade each and every single one of those habitats. Sometimes, you know, the AI decides that it's going to use its colossal and just, you know, destroy my habitats, but, you know, that's very, very rare. Very, very rare, you know, very. So it's a good added benefit for me, you know, when I play with my empire. What else do we build? What other megastructure do we build? I said the matter decompressor, Dyson sphere, science nexus, the military strategic coordination. Oh yes, the centenary array, right? The century array. Yes, that is very important. Very, very, very important. If you have your eye in the sky, literally, you can see everyone, see anything that they do, their movements of their fleets. If you see any movement coming closer to your borders, you can prepare your armies for any kind of altercation. You can also look at the planets and see what's going on their homeworlds or any of their colonies. And if there's any like crisis, you know, you'll be able to see it from across the galaxy. So definitely, it's a very powerful megastructure that anyone should actually build. I think that is also one of the first megastructures that you should build. That's what I do. It's either the Dyson sphere, the science nexus, and the array. Very, very important. Very, very important. Okay, let's continue.
Greetings, Chancellor. Our empire has advanced beyond even my most optimistic projections. Our domain has spread across the stars, and relentless technological progress has unlocked vast new realms of potential for our species. and it falls to you to take the next step in our Empire's evolution. Perhaps the time has finally come for a feat of stellar engineering more immense than any previously attempted. A megastructure. The scale of these projects will consume the energy of a generation, but the effects will be felt throughout our Empire for centuries. As our species spreads out across a myriad of new worlds, fractures within are unavoidable. It is now up to us to decide which traditions we shall embrace or discard to secure our future among the stars. The future of our own evolution is now, for the first time, ours to shape as we will. There are intriguing possibilities in the fields of mechanical enhancement, genetic engineering, or even unleashing the untapped potential of our own consciousness. I have every confidence that you will make wise and reasoned decisions on our behalf, Chancellor. May our Empire ascend ever further towards the ideals of our Utopia.
Okay, all right, Stellaris Utopia. Yeah, I could see the tradition tree was still, starting out in the Utopia expansion of the game. I actually quite like, how they redesigned it, especially during the Nemesis expansion. How they redesigned the traditions tree. They've given us more options compared to how it was when I used to play the game during Apocalypse. So yeah, I really do like how they upgraded that during Nemesis. But yeah, definitely it's bringing me back memories with the tradition tree, how it's shown there. Very simple, very straightforward. You can pick this one and this one and that one. So yeah, it's good to see it again. It's really good to see it again. And yeah, the megastructures, like I spoke about in the previous trailer, the ones that I usually build, especially the ones that I build in my capital system, the habitat stations and the ring worlds, one of the last things that I would build. But the Science Nexus, the Array, and the Dyson Sphere, the top three that I always build, if I have the resources to do so. But yeah, this was great. Next.
Settlement procedure initiated.
Oh no, guys, the Federation in Utopia has been overrun by machines, by synthetic uprising machines. The reptilian, the mammalian, and the avian races Federation has been overtaken by their own creations, I'm assuming. So that means the Commonwealth of Man wins in the end. They take the Dyson Sphere, they win the galaxy, while that Federation that was, aspiring for prosperity and peace and, riches beyond their wildest dreams has now come to naught. They're now stuck in the Matrix, powering the civilization of the AI that overtook them. So yeah, sad end for them. Good ending for humanity. Commonwealth of Man, well done. Oh gosh, I'll always support humans, guys. I'll always support humans. But yeah, this was great. This was a nice short cinematic as well, just like the first one. What was it called again? Stellaris Utopia reveal teaser. Yeah, very short, very much to the point. You know, you don't have to really guess what's going on. So yeah, it was good. Okay guys, I guess that's it for tonight. Remember, if you like the video, give me a like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Click on notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I will see you next week Friday. Okay, bye bye.